From the hollers and hills of West Virginia, it's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Boom! Okay guys, so you can see where I've had everything buried at one time. Well, not buried, but dug up so we could do some stuff here. So undone it all. And this right here is how it was originally hooked up before I show you how I hook up everything else. The reason I hooked it all back together was because I lost all my footage when we had that bad ice storm. I was uploading the videos that I had created and the computer went kaput, and so we're having to redo everything. So I had to take everything apart and redo it all. So anyhow, let's get to it. All right guys, so sorry for my hoarse voice there. So here's what we're going to be putting together. This is where it comes out of the hose there, out of the main line. It'll go into this 3/4 inch nipple, which is your part number 1089-1, which will then also screw onto your part number 3481, which is your 3/4 inch FPT PVC T. On the T, you will then put on your 3370 MPH by HT, and then you will put on your SKU 13953 GHT valve. Now, what this will allow you to do is hook a water hose up to it so you can use the water hose. That way you can keep this line going right through here for your irrigation system, because I needed a way to use this as well for the water, because I water the animals with this water, and so I needed a way to be able to get that. And so this is going to ensure that we can use the water for animals or washing the car or whatever, and then we can also have our drip irrigation system in line right here. All right, so let's go put this together. And then after you come out of your T there, this will go into your SKU 1035 3/4 inch MPT by 1 inch MPT. And then you'll have your SKU 17988 1 inch FPT by 1.5 MPT. And then you'll start getting into the actual drip system again right there, okay? But let's go put this together first so you guys can see exactly what is going to be happening. So again, this is already here. This is the main line here running. This is what is on there already. Your first thing you're going to use is your nipple here, which is the SKU 10891. Now this is if you're doing the Drip Depot system, which you all should be. You all should be using Drip Depot. I hate having to take it apart because it got dirt up in it. All right, so what you want to do is you want to run this tape, this pipe tape here, thread tape, whatever you want to call it. Run it opposite direction of the way you're going to turn it. opposite direction of the way you're going to turn it. And that helps. So when you go to turn that, you're not going to be taking it back off. You're not going to be taking the pipe tape back off, all right? Now, I have took it off of this. Again, make sure you run it the opposite direction of the way you're going to turn it. That way, as you're turning it, it doesn't allow it to. If you go to turn it the same direction that you spun it on there with, it'll come off. Then I take my fat little hands and fingers and I work that stuff into the grooves real good so that it don't want to come out of there. It's a good thing about having little chubby fingers, little sausage fingers. They just bloop, get in them little grooves right there. All right, so screw this in just like so. All right, there it is. Screwed in there. Now, we're going to add your 3481 T valve, just like so. All right, so now that's good and secure in there. I'm going to kind of point it up in the air just a bit so it's not down in the dirt. Then we're going to add this one right here, which is the SKU 3370 MPH times MHT. So it's two different thread sizes. That one is going to thread in right here like so. All right, there's that one. Now, the next thing that we're going to put on is this right here. I got to put some thread tape on. Hang on. Opposite way, this way right here. All right. That now, we'll put this one on, and this right here is for the garden hose and stuff. All right, the way my garden hose will go on there good. Tighten it up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out. So then what you're gonna want to do is from your T, you're going to put in SKU 1035, which is this one right here. Small end goes here. Oh, gotta put some pipe thread tape on it. There it is. Then you will use your SKU 17988, which is this one right here. Again, run your pipe tape here. There's that. Now it'll go from there on through to the other stuff. In the earlier part of the video, y'all seen, this is all dirty now, dag blame it. Anyhow, all of it's dirty because it's all been put together. So you already seen how we did everything earlier. So now we're getting ready to take this apart because we're going to build our bypass for the Depot MixRite. So you can see here, we're going to come out of this here and in, which is right here. All right, we come in to this right here, and then out of that. So let me see here what we got. The SKU 3406. So I think, nope, yeah, right there. I think that's how it goes, right? No, I am sorry, I'm wrong. We don't need this now. We don't need that 1036. Now this right here goes on there. So no more, you do not need the 1030, the 1035 that was on it. You don't need that. You need to take the 1035 off, and then you'll go straight from the 17988 right here. 17988, go from there to your ball valve, which is SKU 3406. So there's your 3406. Getting ahead of myself again. There we go. All right, there that is right there. Now we go from that ball valve into our 17509 micron filter. Arrow, you see the arrow right there? It shows you the way that the water flows. Let me go ahead and put some pipe tape on this. Okay, so right here is on the side here, you see the legs slip up there like it right there. The other one goes on right here on this side. See these brackets? Like that. Now you want to make sure you know which way the water's flowing. The water flows that way. Alright, so yeah, see? Water goes that way because this covers up the way the water runs. So you put that on here like so. Now if you're going to mount it to a wall, you take 4 screws and put in here just one side, mount this bracket to the wall, and then slide your Depot on there if you're going to mount it to a wall. But we're not mounting it to the wall. So we got that done. Now we're going to take our cutters, pipe cutters, and we're going to cut pipe. Let me see here. How high do we want this thing? About right there, because you're going to have to get that hose in there in a 5-gallon bucket. So we want it about right there. So let's say at least that high.
It's about
In just a minute, maybe. Okay, guys, so we got them pipes cut finally. It takes forever to cut them with that cutter. I'm going to have to find me some new ones. Now, all we're going to do is this manifold out of the way real quick. Put this over here where y'all can see it a little bit better. So now what we're going to do is we're going to insert the pipes into their houses there like so. And there it is. Now, she stands just right. There it is. So, got her stood up there, looking good. Now we just gotta get her plugged all together. So, this needs moved out of the way so we can continue plumbing, and the water goes flooded this way. Let me get it going. There we go. And we can get our water flowing in the right direction. Got our Depot set up, be able to put our tube there and everything. So now we just got to start connecting everything. As soon as I find out how to connect this one. I think maybe she meant to flip this one over. Maybe it still wouldn't work, I don't think. Let me see. Maybe if you take this off and you put this out. Does it have a arrow for the way the water runs? No, it don't. No arrow. But I think if you put it on here like this, maybe that's what she meant. Maybe it's supposed to go here like this. That would make more sense. That's going on there real good. All right, there that is. I believe that's what she meant. Put the micron filter back in on, just like so. That on there like so. There that is. Everything's shaping up here. All right, now from there, if we have to, we'll redo that, but I don't believe we're going to have to. All right, guys, so we have got this right here in now, and so we're going to insert it right here, and then we'll be able to start assembling this piece by piece by piece using our water pipes and stuff there, and this whole bag of goodies right here. So I'm going to take and put some pipe tape on this here real quick. And this one. Boy, it is cold out here today. There's that. I'm going to insert that into this. Are you serious? Okay. I thought it was about to, well, I didn't think it was going to fit there for a second. All right, I don't want to tighten that up too much because that's a steel part and this is a plastic one. So I want to be very cautious of what we got going on. Now the next part will be this right here. So go ahead and put some thread on it as well. All right, now we're going to be plumbing up our DEMA MixRite here. And so what we got to do is we'll have to cut a piece of pipe, probably about 4 to 6 inches long here, and then we'll take and put it into a T right here. And so let's keep doing that there. Let's see, where's my cutters here? These two parts we don't have. That's what we just used up there where we put that metal part in, the metal one that we screwed in up there. Okay, so we screwed that metal part into this. These don't exist. And then we screwed this into the metal part. Now we're going to be right here at this point right here. This is where we're at. So we're going to put in our 4 to 6 inch piece of 1 inch PVC pipe. Then we're going to put in our T. Come over from our T, go over here to this elbow, and then on down here until we hook this stuff up. So let's see what we got. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got all the parts, we believe anyhow. We did take the parts to the store, we tried them out, and I believe we got the, okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see if this is going to fit here. It's on there, ain't coming off. Good. So, let me get my piece of paper real quick. See what goes on there next. I believe it's a T. It is the T that goes on there next. So, that T goes on, it comes up and over to there, and runs straight through. So, there we go. There's our T on. Now we are going to do a, need to come up and then over. So let me go check how much that is. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Get back in there. There we go. All right, so measure real quick. Need to be about 27 inches. 27 inches. Hang on a minute. Yeah. 27 plus, it's gonna go in there about an inch. You have to make it 28 inches. So your next piece will have to be 28 inches long. You want to make sure when you cut your pipe that you measure the depth in here. And so that right there at that T is 1 inch, and this right here is also 1 inch. So the pipes will go in here 1 inch. So if it's 27, all right, and you got an inch in here, and it's 27, I'm measuring from the bottom of that hole in there, and it was 27 level. So I need to cut it 28 because there's going to be an inch going up in here, and then that should level us out there. So I'm going to cut one that, cut 2 of them at 27, cut 2 more at 4 inches. Let me see, 2 at 27, and then I think we need 3 more at 4 inches. Let me go measure them, and I'll come back out with the totals of how many of each one we have. All right, guys. Whew. It's freezing cold out here. Now, we got our pipes cut. We'll stick this one in here. Let me check and make sure I'm doing this right. So yes, that'll go there, and then the next piece flows underneath the legs. So I'm gonna put this piece right here like this. It's locked in, good to go. Then the elbow goes right here, like so. Locked in, good to go. Now a 10-inch piece goes in. Let me get out of y'all's way here so y'all can see what we're doing. 10-inch piece goes in like this. Then another one of these right here goes. Yep, and then let me see. First, I'm gonna thread this on. Add tape. Just a little bit taller than what we needed to be. That's all right. We'll fix it. Not a big deal. Not in the least bit. All right, there's that. see. Goes on there like this. Right, opened and closed, just like that. So flowing the water that way. All right, cool beans. So let me see. Yeah, just like this right here. Let me check this and make sure what we got going on from there. From there, we screw on to here. All right. So let's go on ahead, screw this on. And let me get my tape put on there. Tape. We got that one screwed in already. I'm going to screw this one on now. I think we can get one more turn out of it. Come on, baby, you're almost there. There we go, got the last turn. All right, so we got it put together there. Now we're gonna come out from there with the same way we come in. We're gonna come out. All right, so that's how we're gonna do it here. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do this right here. Put this one on now, just like so. Turn this around here. There we go. It's so cold, it's zapping my battery. I only got 5% left, and then down here an hour. I'm gonna have to cut the tip of that off because it's hitting the DEMA, but it's in there. All right, let's see here. Next is this part right here. Right? Yep. Screw this on like so. There that is. Now, come out of there and we go into a 4 to 6 inch piece, which I made a little bit longer than that. So put that in like so. There it is. All right, coming out of there. There we go. Now we have to go into a elbow. So here's our elbow. Put that in right there. Just like so. There we go. Good. All of them are on there. Good. Yeah. Just make sure all these are good and on there, because I don't know that all of them's fitting on there. There we go. That one's on all the way. That one's all the way. There we go. This one here. That's all the way. All right. Good. Now, got everybody all the way in. My little leg back on for now. I need to get the screws and screw these down and into it. So that'd be all right for now. All right, now we need our long piece here, 28-inch piece. You come into this one right here. Make sure y'all can see this, because like I say, I'm running out of battery, so we got to hurry along. All right, so here this one is right here. All right, I think we're in there. Here we go. Now we got to go into another piece that is, where did the other piece go? Hang on a minute. Guys, we're running out of battery pretty quickly here, so let me try to get this squared away for us. Got to have your T now. Get this turned around here, make sure you guys can see me. Good. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so you got to have your T. Your T will go right here like this. Let me double check here. Yep, T comes in like so. There it is. Hook this pipe up right here. Down here first. Let me get that hooked in over here first, real quick. There it is. All right, so there's that one. Now we gotta scooch this around here a little bit. Here we go. Move this over a little bit. Here we go. This. All right, now push this one into this one. All right, there that one is. So now we connect, let's see where we're at here. Connect a small one, which is right here, into here, like so. There's that one. Make sure. All right, now what we're going to do here. This goes into our manifold. This is the manifold right here. So let's go ahead and screw this into the manifold, just like so. And then we're going to go from that into this bottom pipe right here. And then we've got our manifold set up, ready to roll. And then there it all is, just like so. So there is your first part of the setup. You have, this is your bypass for your DEMA. Your DEMA is hooked up and ready to run. So all you gotta do is put your bucket, you put your hose right here on the bottom, and then you'll put your bucket directly under it, well, like right over here, offset underneath, filled with your fertilizer. When the water runs, it will run up here into the DEMA. The DEMA will then suck up so much of it, mix it into the water. The water and DEMA fertilizer will mix in here, run out down in here where it meets up the main water line, and then it will go into your manifolds. So guys, that is how you set up this part of the system. And I hope that you guys understand. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go on ahead and email me at babydrill2119.com, or you can also message me right here in the comment section below. Guys, I'm telling you now, if you're going to be doing this kind of stuff, you need to get you a DEMA MixRite, and you need to get in touch with Drip Depot, the best people out there in the business for drip irrigation. Okay, guys, we're going to complete this setup hopefully by next Saturday. It's too cold to be doing much more right now, so hopefully by next Saturday we will have our second drop, which will be running the electrical cords from the DEMA, from the manifolds right here over to the pump relay starter. That is a Hunter pump relay starter, into the X core, the Hunter X core, which is basically our brain box for it all. Okay, so we're going to be hooking that stuff up within the next few days, and that will be the second drop video. We've already hooked some of it up, but we need to hook up more of it. So we're just going to finish the wiring. We got to run the wire to here, and we got to run wire to here on these pumps right here. And that's really basically all we have to do. But we want to do that underground, so we're going to have to wait for this kind of to thaw out some more.
before we can start doing that. I can go ahead and, like, I guess, put PVC pipe down and run it in the PVC pipe and just tape it to the drip irrigation system, but I don't want to do that right now. I would rather just bury it underground. So we will get to that next. And then we also have to install a bypass, all right, or yeah, a bypass. So we'll have to cut the main water line in half and install this part right here, okay, which is our T. The T is just to hook up the main water line where I cut it, all right, to hook up the two halves right there. Then we will hook up another piece of black 1-inch water line right here and run it back into the well. All right, so that is all we have for today. We're gonna get out of here and go inside and explain a little bit more.
So guys, if you're looking for some drip irrigation systems, look no further than Drip Depot. They have everything that you could ever ask for in drip irrigation. From doing your lawns to your landscapes and your gardenings to doing giant pumpkin patches or giant watermelon patches, they've got it all. Raised beds, you name it, they've got it. Their shipping is great priced, $49 or over. You get free shipping. They're really fast for delivery, and their prices cannot be beat anywhere online. Okay, guys? So check out Drip Depot today. I know that you will not regret it. I like everything that they've got. They've got great customer service who are also willing to sit down with you, draw up a plan for your specific needs, and get it laid out, and then tell you exactly what you need so you don't have to guess at what you need or what the best thing would be. You simply tell them how big of an area you're going, how far away from your water system you're going to be, whether you're going to use a faucet with city water or you're going to use well water, and they make it easy for you. They simply get the well number off of your well pump, or they get the information that you got for your water hose system, all right, for your faucet outside, and it's that easy. And then they simply make up everything that you need from there all the way out to the end of your lines for your drip irrigation or your drip lines. Okay, guys, it's that simple. These guys are incredible. They are really knowledgeable about what they do, and they love helping people. They love being able to interact with people and tell you exactly what you need. They don't try to get you stuff you don't need. They don't try to upsell you on something you don't need. They tell you exactly what you need, and then they leave the choices up to you on what your options are. If you want to go bigger and better, absolutely you can. But they leave it up to you. They don't try to upsell you. I like that part about them. So guys, I really encourage you that if you want a drip irrigation system and you want the best drip irrigation system that there is, that you go out and check dripdepot.com. I guarantee you will not regret it. Okay, guys? So you can see through here some of the things that they've got going on right here. And I'm scrolling through, and you can see they have got everything you can think of. All right? And it's really amazing just how well they do. You guys can email them, contact them through their contacts there, and email them, and they'll get back to you really, really fast. Usually respond within a day, all right, or the same day, all right, guys. And so, like I say, I really like them. I'm glad that they have, joined and partnered up with me this year. It means a lot to me. They have been very, very patient. They've been very, very helpful. And I'm really thankful that we've been able to partner with them for our drip irrigation system this year. And we're putting in four different areas, 4 zones. Okay, guys. So it's going to be a lot of videos coming up. So check them out as well. We're going to be able to tell you exactly how to do it. You can watch the videos and learn how to do it. And any questions that you have, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Or I can ask Drip Depot for you. So, guys, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow right here in the hollers and hills of West Virginia.